Well, welcome back, everyone. You know, there's a big Juneteenth celebration coming up right here in Lima. And here to talk about that is Mark Wright. He's the organizer of the Juneteenth celebration, and Crystal Jones, the organizer of the inaugural Juneteenth parade. So welcome. All right, you got some support back there as well, so this is fantastic. So Juneteenth, for our viewers, they hear it all the time, they've heard it, but some of them might not know what this is all about. So can you explain?
Yeah, you know, it signifies the official freedom of all slaves in the United States.
Yeah.
So, which happened about a year and a half after the Emancipation Proclamation in Galveston, Texas. So those were the last slaves to hear that they were actually free. So that was June 19th of 1865. So that commemorates what Juneteenth, how it all started.
Exactly. And Crystal, we were talking earlier, and you had mentioned it kind of as a spiritual celebration as well, because, you know, it is a celebration, but it's also kind of a solemn experience. So explain how you feel on that.
It's definitely a feeling. You can't be in a Juneteenth celebration without feeling it. It's definitely a feeling behind it. I feel like it's spiritual. Some of the things our ancestors went through. I've been in some of the, like the Freedom Museum and the museum in Montgomery, Alabama. And to walk through those exhibits, it's just a feeling you can't explain. All the way to like the march in Selma, Alabama, and things like that. It's definitely spiritual. It's definitely a feeling, but it's absolutely a celebration.
Yeah, and I always say you have to remember the past. That way you can celebrate the future.
Absolutely.
So there's a big first parade, right? It's going to be happening.
Very first parade.
In Lima, and you're in charge of it, Crystal.
Yes.
So tell us about this parade.
It's exciting. We're very excited. There's an entire committee. We started out going to like the St. Patty's Day parade. We were invited there, and we had a good time. I mean, it was just a lot of fun, and we were like, we should do this for Juneteenth, and we've never done that. So I'm also, you know, a UAW member, and we do the Labor Day parade. So I wanted to do that, and we got a committee together, and we got it going this year.
Yeah, now the lineup for the parade is going to start at 9:30 a.m. at South Main and Vine Street, right?
Correct.
Yeah, so let's say some, you know, maybe you might need some extra people in the parade. If they want to join in the parade, how do they go about maybe finding you to see if they could be a part of it?
On Facebook, Lima Juneteenth Parade, there's a website, a link for a jot form. You just fill out that jot form. It's just a registration. It'll get you, the email will come directly to the committee. We'll get you registered. We'll get a lineup number, and we'll send those out to everyone. Everyone submitted their address with that jot form, and we'll send out your lineup number and what time you should arrive.
All right, fantastic. Now, the parade will go what route? Is it going just right down Main?
Yep, right down Main, and we're headed north right to the square where we will fall into the Juneteenth celebration.
All right, and so Mark, that brings us back to you. So the Juneteenth celebration goes right to the square, right?
Yeah, right. We've moved to the square again this year. And again, the committee behind all of this is the reason why it's successful for the last 3 years. And so all of those events of the pop-up zone for the small businesses, the kids zones, we have a phenomenal lineup of entertainment for the stage all day. You know, Chris Henderson kind of headed all that up as well. You know, Jamisha heading up all the kids zone things, and Meg Horton, the pop-up zone. So it's just going to be a full day of activities for everyone.
Yeah, so hopefully you can watch the parade go all the way down to the square where the celebration is going to be occurring. And the official time will start at noon, right?
Correct.
And that'll last until about 6 p.m.?
Yep, 6 p.m. You know, we've talked about a parade for years.
Yeah.
And we were finally able to get that done, and Crystal stepped up to that and her team, and just very excited that we can have that lead down to the event and just enjoy the afternoon.
It's kind of like, it goes hand in hand, really.
Yeah,
it's kind of like it's almost like a march going to a celebration, you know? And I see you have a microphone back there, so.
Yeah, so I'm Jeff Adams, Local 1219 President. We will be selling shirts to help support Juneteenth. And the best way to get a shirt is to go to the UAW Local 1219 Facebook page. The link is posted on there. And any profits from the shirt sales will be donated to help the celebration of Juneteenth.
And for the future as well. So that's fantastic. That's good. Now, is this the shirt right here? Is this
This from last year.
That's from last year. Because I like this shirt.
Yeah.
Now, if I go, can I buy last year's shirt too?
You cannot. No, you cannot. Yeah, they've put together an incredible shirt for our event. So we're excited to show that off on the 14th.
Together we rise, and that is also, I'm chair of the Civil and Human Rights Committee, and that is the slogan of our float this year, Together we rise.
I love it. That's a great one. I love it. Together we rise, and together we will hopefully all celebrate Juneteenth.
Yes.
So thank you all for coming today. I hope it's a huge success and continuing forward for more years.
Awesome.
So thank you for all
Thank you.
Chris.
Thank you.
All right, well, don't go away because we have more when we return.